Start recording. We are live on Skype, Facebook, Twitter, Google Hangouts has screwed us over, hit us in the knee and ran off. And it is a two-man booth on the Bros for Rebel show. I'm your host, Tommy, with our host Theron out in Dallas. Anthony's on a boat on assignment in the middle of a lake somewhere looking for scoops. Theron, what's going on in Texas, man?
Big things popping and little things stopping, Cotton.
You came out with the TI?
I couldn't help it. You set it up. Not much, man. Just been getting geared up for SummerSlam, you know? Getting all geared up for SummerSlam, NXT TakeOver, and watching Euphoria. It's a great show. That's a shameless plug right there.
You get the cheap HBO sponsorship we need.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you, by the way, to Skype for saving us, because I really thought we weren't going to be able to record, and I was going to really be angry.
I did try at the last minute to swindle my way into the Google Hangouts, and it just would not make me click the button. It said, no, this is
for
just
real?
Yeah. I got it all set up, and I was like, I had to click one button, and then they said, nope, can't do that anymore. I'm like, well then.
So they
Thanks,
really followed through on their promise to discontinue themselves on the first. So wait, you can still use Google Hangouts. You just can't put it on YouTube, or it's just not linked to YouTube?
I don't think you can even use it anymore. I mean, yeah, or maybe you can use it, but you can't connect it to, like you said, you can't connect it to YouTube, which is kind of like our whole point of doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Skype wins again.
Skype somehow won. They run out the clock, and they're still alive somehow.
Come back, crawling back. Didn't we used to use Skype a long time ago when I was just a guest host?
That's true, man. Yeah, we did back in before WrestleMania, like 32.
Wow, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for SummerSlam. I'm excited for NXT TakeOver. And I'm excited for Euphoria.
Do you call it a SummerSlam?
Yeah, SummerSlam. Brought to you by the folks at I don't even know who's sponsoring this show. I know they had a little take on ESPN. It was like the best SummerSlam moments. They featured that one time Seth Rollins. It was like it was on the ESPN.com. It was their version of the best of SummerSlam. So it had like, you know, Daniel Bryan getting screwed by the Authority. Had that one time Seth Rollins won the U.S. title, and what was that dude's name? John Stewart, when he screwed John Cena.
Oh yeah, it was Seth Rollins as like white gear or whatever.
Yeah, it had that one time the Honky Tonk Man was the longest reigning IC champ until he got the title taken by the Ultimate Warrior. There was another thing on there too. I don't remember. It was cool. I'm like happy that ESPN and WWE are working together as a conglomerate force. So that's cool.
WWE's going to Fox in October, man.
Yeah, like what? In 2 months? Like what week? The first week? Second week?
I think the first Friday of October, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Do you think that's going to be exciting? Is that good?
I think so, because like on the NFL like coverage and college football on the weekends, they're going to be advertising like WWE, like SmackDown.
Yeah, they already had Finn Balor at like one of their like friendly soccer matches, talking about his love of soccer. So, yeah.
I think they're going to get their own FS1 show too.
They're going to get a what show?
Like an FS1 like talk show on WWE. Wow. Like WWE show on FS1.
Like Skip and Shannon?
Skip? They might have Corey and Saxton.
Corey and Saxton. I'll take it. Speaking of people that call stuff for WWE, is Renee Young working for the NXT also, or is that another woman? They have a new woman on there that calls stuff now. She's in the broadcast booth.
Not called Woman, is it?
No, her name's not Woman. I don't know who she is.
RIP. It's not that blonde girl who looks exactly like Renee Young, is it?
It might be. I'm not sure. I was trying to watch NXT before we recorded, but my parents decided to stop at the Black Walnut Cafe. Another sponsor I've just immediately hired. If we're in the Frisco area, come to the Black Walnut Cafe. They have delicious burgers. Anyway.
Burger sponsorship.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get shameless plugs out. No, I don't know who it is. She was on the because I've been trying to watch. I did like a little soapbox, which I need your brother to show me how to put graphics on these, so it's not just me sitting in the closet talking to the mic.
R. Kelly, what the hell, man?
Yeah, hey, you're right. But she's whoever she is, she's on the broadcast team. I don't know if she replaced someone. I'm not really sure.
I know Percy Watson went to Hollywood.
That's what it was. It's Percy Watson or Watkins. That's probably who she replaced. She was probably going to replace him anyway. But yeah, so whoever she is, I was watching. I was trying to watch that.
Wait, it says it's Beth Phoenix, man.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my,
I looked it up on Wikipedia. Okay, cool. I mean, she's she was on the Mae Young Classic and stuff.
yeah, she's called a few things. She called Evolution, I think.
Yeah, you're
Not
right.
the group, the pay-per-view. Yeah, awesome. Well, I'll take it then. All right. Well, welcome, Beth Phoenix, to the broadcast booth. I thought you were someone else, like I don't know any of the other girls' names. Jeez, Charlie Caruso, maybe, or that one chick. I don't know. I follow everyone on Instagram. I don't know. Whatever.
Kayla Braxton, Kathy Kelly.
Yeah, that's it. Kathy Kelly, Kayla Braxton, Kelly Kelly. It's all the same.
That's former 24/7 champ Kelly Kelly you're talking about.
Yes, that is the former 24/7 champ, Kelly Kelly. Shout out Kelly Kelly. She's doing her thing, even though she goes by Barbie Blank now. Sorry, bro, kayfabe.
Broke the fourth wall, man. Anthony's not here.
Dance. What?
Kelly can't dance?
No, she dances like most. Well, I'll just be most black women. Yeah,
like Kate Upton.
Yeah, Kate Upton can't dance either.
She really can't, man.
Yeah, she probably isn't as bad as Steph Curry's wife. She also can't. Well, she can't Millie Rock. So I saw it on Heat. Apparently, you don't have to be able to dance anymore. You just have to feel the vibe, whatever that means.
Hey, is that a euphoric?
Yeah, it was kind of like a euphoric reference. It's not something they said, but they dance much the same as most people dance now. No rhythm, doesn't really matter. As long as you sway from side to side, whether you're on the beat or off the beat, you're feeling the euphoric rhythms. So it's cool. I don't know what that has to do with our SummerSlam picks, but whatever.
Speaking of SummerSlam picks, there's actually 10 matches on this card. Let's get right. Yeah, only 10. I think, is that a lot or little? You think that's a lot or?
I thought that was a lot, but how long is SummerSlam supposed to be? 7 hours?
Hopefully less than 4. What I'm rooting for.
Yeah, same.
But I do have like a 2-hour pre-show, so I don't know, man.
Oh, there's an awesome match on the pre-show, the Cruiserweight title match of Drew Gulak versus Oney Lorcan.
Does Oney Lorcan have a chance to stop the Drew Gulak train?
I would hope not. I mean, Drew Gulak's only been champ for what, like 2 months? I watched 205 Live last week. It was really good. It was okay. For 205 Live, it was really good. It's weird how they do completely different storylines from what they do on Raw. So Mike Kanellis. I'm gonna not mess that up. I don't want Maria Kanellis to come after me. He fought, what's the dude's name? Who's the GM of 205 Live? He's also on the hunt for the 24/7 title. He's keeping from consummating his marriage.
Drake Maverick?
Yeah, so he fought him for a chance to fight Gulak for the title. He lost. And then you have they had a match with not Grand Metal League, Tigre Uno. What's that dude's name? Lince Dorado? Yeah, he fought.
Sure.
He fought somebody as well in that match. Oh, he fought Ariya Daivari. It was a really good match. And then the opening match was the Bollywood Boys versus Akira Tozawa and B. Brian Kendrick. I don't know what the linkage is there, but 205 Live is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
First, it's pretty cool, man. But people just get sleep on it because it's on the WWE Network on Wednesday. Is it on Wednesdays or Tuesdays?
I want to say it comes on, immediately, quote unquote, after SmackDown.
You're correct, actually. You're 100% correct. Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, but I don't watch it. I watched it last week to try to give it some life, and it's good. It's good stuff. It's good programming. I don't really buy into their Cruiserweight title program right now. I would rather have seen Kanellis fight Drew Gulak, but hey, Oney Lorcan, why not? Why not Oney?
Why not Oney? That should be his Twitter hashtag.
By the way, my pick for that match is not Oney. It's Drew Gulak.
I'm going against Oney as well and picking Drew Gulak.
Good job.
What else is on the AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States Championship?
That's on the pre-show?
I don't know if it's on the pre-show, but it's the next I don't see any other match that could be on the pre-show. Maybe Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt?
I hope not. I really hope not, because I really want to watch that match. So wait, am I picking AJ Styles versus Ricochet? Dang, that's tough. I feel like AJ Styles is going to win. I think that because the club has all the gold. Well, but they have most of the gold on Raw. So they have the U.S. title. They got the Raw tag titles. I think that Heyman's kind of booking them to be this strong super trio. So I'll go with Styles. Ricochet will put up a good fight, though.
Yeah, man, I heard, everyone keeps saying that Paul Heyman really likes Ricochet because he gets in touch with the teens or something. Kind of like that show Euphoria.
Like Generation Z?
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. So, but I think AJ Styles too, man, because they just reformed the club. Now they're the original club, the OC.
The OC.
So I don't think they could lose their first title already. So I'm gonna go with AJ Styles as well.
Yeah, they're getting like a monster push kind of on the low. If you haven't noticed,
Yeah.
They went from obscurity to like reforming their faction and winning all titles in like a matter of 3 weeks.
It's got to be some kind of like Heyman Bischoff factor, I assume, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming. And that one, what's his name? Luke Gallows. He wears face paint now.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I guess he's fully reassumed his old like New Japan club style. Like I think he used to wear face paint. So I guess they're just bringing. I guess they're just stealing everything he did in New Japan, or they did, and just putting that their own WWE spin on it, so they don't get copyright infringement. So, I don't know.
Yeah, their new shirt looks like a straight up like elite Hot Topic shirt.
Yeah, but I wouldn't buy it. I don't want
it. Yeah, I still wouldn't buy it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the WWE shirts just fit funny.
Yeah, do they really? Do you have any? I know you're.
No. The kids are fine for the kids, but I don't know for adults. I haven't really bought one since that one time we went to Royal Rumble and I bought a CM Punk shirt.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, man. That yellow CM Punk shirt doesn't fit right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have. There's no shirts that I want right now. I once wanted the Seth Rollins shirt, but now I don't.
Yeah, that's probably probably say dodged a bullet there, man.
I did. None of their shirts even look cool. There's no shirt I want right now.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt, aka The Fiend.
Are you picking first?
I think you guys. Sorry, man. I think you got to go with The Fiend. You got to go Bray Wyatt. Like rumored for Finn Balor to take a couple months off. Bray Wyatt's getting a monster push with The Fiend being a literal monster. So I think it's good, man. I mean, it could be a squash match, which I wouldn't even mind. But hopefully, get to see how Bray Wyatt works as The Fiend.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. Excuse me. Normally we go against each other in head-to-head combat, or somebody usually picks the other person, but there's only two of us, and I don't see a reason that you'd put all this effort into Bray Wyatt, like all this production of like little kids show, and then this Fiend character, which is clearly like an alter ego, and like these vignettes he's doing on like SmackDown and Raw are just like so good. Like the last one really made me pee myself a little bit. Don't tell anyone. It was scary because he goes from like yowie wowie to like Fiend is an abomination, and then he has like this blank stare design. I'm like, oh, I feel like you're gonna murder someone. Like, what's going on right now? And then he's just like dropping mandible claws on all the legends. I'm like, yeah, there's no way that Finn Balor comes out victorious. If you're not coming out as the Demon King, who's undefeated by the way, you don't win. So I'm gonna pick the Fiend straight up. If he squashes him, that'd actually be cool. I wouldn't even mind it. If he puts the mandible claw like right when his music cuts off.
That'd be hilarious, man. Yeah, we're still dark out or whatever. That'd be cool.
Yeah, just write him into oblivion, and then he can go take his sabbatical, and he can come back in time for like the Royal Rumble. It'll be fine.
Sure, works for me, man. Next up, legend versus a current superstar. Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair.
I don't understand the point of this rivalry. Like, just to be honest, okay, I get it. Legend passes torch to up and coming, but this is eight-time women's champion Charlotte Flair, or maybe 9. Is it 8 or 9? I don't know.
It's a lot, man.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't need the push. Yeah.
Trish is at 7. All right, but I guess whenever we weren't watching wrestling, Trish was like dominating, and so maybe because of her legacy, because she was like the dominant woman back in the day, her and Lita did some cool stuff. But I'm just like, you're not gonna get any accolades when you win, if you win, and why would you have Trish win? So I'm gonna pick Charlotte. I don't know why they're having this match. I guess they just wanted to put Trish out there to like sell more tickets or get more buys. I really don't know, but I'll go with Charlotte Flair just for the sake of, she's Charlotte Flair.
For the sake of just going against you, I'm gonna go with Trish Stratus. Even though she says it's her last match, it's in Canada, so maybe those are 2 factors in her favor. Just, but if it is your last match, you're supposed to pass the torch to someone. But I think, like you were alluding to, I'd rather see her pass the torch to someone else, like Ember Moon, Sonya Deville.
Yeah.
Like anyone up and coming, rather than because Charlotte Flair, like you said, Charlotte Flair's 8-time champion. She doesn't need the rub from Trish Stratus, man. She's already established. She's already had major WrestleMania wins, beat Asuka at WrestleMania, won that triple threat with Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks a couple of years ago at WrestleMania. I mean, she's established.
She basically Des Bryant Asuka. She basically did. Like, seriously. So what I mean by Des Bryant is ever since that time that Des Bryant caught that touchdown in the end zone against the Packers, and they said it wasn't a catch, his career just completely went downhill from there. So whenever Asuka lost that match to Charlotte Flair, her career is kind of just gone. I mean, she had a title run, and no one even cares. It's like the legend of Asuka was killed by Charlotte. So I don't see why you would bring Trish Stratus out at this point. Like, there's nothing to prove by. You're not gonna. No one's gonna be like, oh my god. But I think it's the Canadian connection. Probably putting butts in seats, and if I could see Trish winning though. I mean, because it is in Canada and Charlotte. It's not. Even if Charlotte loses, oh big deal. You lost to Trish Stratus at SummerSlam. No one's gonna remember that. By like 2021, she's had like 17 or 18 times. That's what Vince McMahon may want to do. So.
It's just crazy like that. Speaking of legend versus newcomer or up-and-comer, Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. This match was just made on Monday night, so it doesn't have any chance to simmer, really. It's just like a whole week-long build, and that's pretty much it. But this is complete opposite of Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair, because I think no one thinks Dolph Ziggler's going to get any torch past him. I think he's going to get a spear past him and probably squashed in under a minute.
Let's just hope that Bill Goldberg can execute all his moves accurately. Like that time he fought The Undertaker. I'm picking Goldberg. I'm assuming that you saying a spear was you saying that Goldberg is going to win. Again, I don't know why this match is happening. I guess they're just trying to sell tickets or sell whatever they're selling. There's no build. Why wouldn't you just do Miz versus Dolph, to advance the Miz or, whatever? Because Dolph's a good performer. Now you're going to deal with getting squashed, and there's no reason for this. Like, what's the point? Do they have a beef on Twitter that I don't know about that maybe you know about because you're more on like the social media or Instagram or anything?
Yeah, I think they're really mad at each other on MySpace, but no.
What?
But no, I think I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. They're saying that maybe WWE brought Goldberg back so he wouldn't go to AEW. That's why they brought him back for Saudi Arabia. That's why they brought him back for this match. So he can't go to AEW. Yeah.
That's just straight blocking. That's whack.
But that's the only reason I can think of, man. And there's only one type of match Goldberg can really have, and if you've seen it a million times since it's WCW, he hasn't really evolved too much since then. So we kind of know what we're gonna have on Sunday night.
He's got a vicious like half kick. He's got a spear and he's got a jackhammer, and that's all the moves I've ever known him to ever have, except for that time he avoided a Regal.
Which has more WCW versus NWO Revenge for the N64. He has more moves in that game from 20 years ago than in real life, which is kind of
Is he sad. On WWE The Game? Can you be Goldberg?
That's a good question, man. I think you can, yeah. I feel a feeling you can. I don't think anyone ever picks him, though. He only has 3 moves.
There's your answer right there. You have the game yourself, and you don't even know because you don't care.
I was never a Goldberg fan, man. Even back in the 90s, I never really was that into him. I was more just Sting or Diamond Dallas Page or or Austin or Rock or anyone like that.
Or Waylon Mercer. Sorry.
Who?
Waylon Mercer, man.
Who was that, man? That picture. What is that? What was his gimmick?
Mercer, bro.
Was he Nails? Did he fight Big Boss Man and go to jail one night?
I think they fired Nails, okay? Because Nails did something that made them really upset. It robbed a convenience store or whatever he did that made them upset. They fired Nails. We'll give you Waylon Mercer. Waylon Mercer was actually the original. So Bray Wyatt's original character is based on Waylon Mercer. If you look at Waylon Mercer's outfit, he wears the same outfit. White pants, flower shirt, doesn't have the hats. He's a very soft-spoken Southern gentleman, but he's kind of crazy. He's like a serial killer, almost. I hate to keep saying that, especially in these trying times. But that was the character. I don't know where we were going with what we were just talking about before Waylon Mercer, because I had a point to make about it.
Oh my God, Waylon Mercer was Dan Spivey.
Who's Dan Spivey?
He's teamed with Sid Vicious in WCW, and they're called the team called the Skyscrapers. He's a really tall dude.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah, man. So Waylon Mercer was he in the WWF doing this? What the?
Yeah, that was okay. So Waylon Mercy came out in like the new generation. The new generation for
It
all you
says in
listeners.
'95. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Bret Hart. That was like the commercial was like little kids in the hallway. Bret Hart comes out. He takes the glasses off and puts it on the kid. Bret Hart. The kid says "cool," and it says the new generation, which was Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, guys like that. Waylon Mercer. I mean, he was evil, but still, it was that era right before the Monday Night Wars. So them years that they were still doing like I don't know. I don't want to say cartoon characters, but it was like the Razor Ramon time and Diesel. So like there you go. That's when Waylon Mercer was around.
The only time Waylon Mercer or Mercy, I don't know how it's pronounced, but the only pay-per-view he fought at was In Your House 3. He lost to Savio Vega in 7 minutes.
Savio Vega, that's that one guy. He's Yep, that sounds right.
Looks like the main event of In Your House 3 was Diesel and Shawn Michaels versus the British Bulldog and Yokozuna.
For the tag titles?
For the tag team titles, WWF IC title, and the WWF World Heavyweight Championship. All 3 titles on the line in one match.
I remember that. I definitely remember that. I didn't get to watch it because, but I remember that like a whole time. Yeah, that was Diesel and Shawn Michaels were like the faces, and then British Bulldog and Yoko were the heels. I don't know who had what titles at the time, though.
Neither do I. They have the VHS cover. It looks like I can't even tell what they had in the VHS cover on Wikipedia, but yeah, looks like.
Can I find all this on the network?
Sure, man. I'm sure it is on the network. Everything's on the network. Go look up find some Wayne Mercer tape.
Yeah, Waylon Mercy. I'm gonna find. I gotta pay for my network now. Apparently they did. Did they like do something with it? Did they change it, or am I tripping?
Yeah, they did. They did a major update. Yeah, like in the beginning of the month. Yeah, they totally changed like the whole interface, and it looks different.
Did they change the price?
No, I think it's still $9.99, sir.
Oh, okay, cool. I just got to go ahead and pay that so I can watch everything this weekend. And, I was like, why can't I access this? Oh, I'll just pay it this weekend before Saturday. What could possibly go wrong?
They might give you like a new 3 months free or something.
They might give me 3 months free. 3 months of watching Waylon Mercy.
One match over and over again.
Oh, seriously. I don't even remember where we are in our card. Where are we in the card?
We really went off on that tangent for Bray Wyatt for some reason.
No, that was after Bill Goldberg. It's because Goldberg.
No, you're right.
That's what I was going to say. Goldberg and the NWO single-handedly ruined my interest in wrestling. That's what it was.
Oh, gotcha.
They really did, man, because Goldberg just kept winning. And I remember being like, oh, this is cool. And then as time went on, I was like, this isn't so cool. And you're going to tell me that he's going to be sidetracked by a daggum horse taser? Like, what?
Mm-hmm. The cattle prod, sir.
Yeah, the cattle prod, the horse taser, the time he tried to spear Bret Hart and he had on like a chest plate. All that for me.
I actually like the Bret Hart part, but everything else was stupid. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But the finger poke of doom.
Oh, God. See, that right there, I was like, dude. But see, I want to say that, no, I guess that happened when we were all living in Arizona, didn't it? It did. Yeah, because I missed, like, David Arquette, the world champion. That's when I knew I had to stop watching.
Yeah.
He still wrestles, by the way.
Yeah, he did. He wrestled like in a crazy like death match, like on WrestleMania weekend or something. Or he got slammed on light bulbs or something.
He's wrestling at something that like a lot of AEW guys are going to be at. I want to say, like some indie show. I think it's the one where I was going to say what's that fool's name now? John Moxley might be wrestling Enzo and/or Cass or both of them. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the picks.
A wild halftime tangent. It's cool. We got 5 matches to go. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. If Owens loses, he must quit the WWE match.
He must quit the WWE or he must quit SmackDown Live.
That could be a technicality, man. I hope he doesn't leave SmackDown. He's kind of being one of the faces of SmackDown.
I would just hope that they don't put Shane McMahon over Kevin Owens. They already put him over the big dog. Like you can't just keep putting him over, man, just because he's Shane McMahon. So I'm gonna pick Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he really went over the Miz multiple times too, for some reason.
Yeah. I was trying to sweep that under the rug.
Sorry, super fan Dan, if you're listening. I know you're the biggest Miz fan out there.
He likes the Miz.
He does, man. He always pushing the Miz, even before it was cool to push the Miz. He pushed the Miz.
Wow. Now the Miz has his own TV show with his wife.
Miz
and American Dream. Yeah.
Oh man,
Wait,
I gotta go.
Are you picking Kevin Owens to win?
I am, man. I agree with everything you said. You can't really put Shane over. Man, you can't make him too powerful. Like, who's left for him? Kofi Kingston going after the title?
Oh God! Please don't speak. No, Triple H he listens to our show, even on Skype. Hey, Vinny, I got a great idea. What we do is we put the title on Shane, right? And then we don't. It doesn't matter who we have to take the title off him. He can keep it all the way to WrestleMania.
God damn it, Trips.
That's brilliant. That's good shit. Sorry, I cussed. I didn't mean to.
It's cool. It's on Skype.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, 4 more matches go. Ember Moon versus Bayley in a SmackDown Women's Championship. Really hasn't gotten much love, but it's an NXT rematch. They've had some good matches in NXT, so maybe they'll have a good match on the main roster. Perhaps. I picked Bayley. I mean, I want to pick Ember Moon. I thought it'd be cool, but I just don't see how they built her up at all. Be able to take that title, so I don't know. So yeah.
They call her like the war goddess or the night owl or the werewolf. I don't know. They call her something.
The She-Nom.
The She-Nom. Is that what they really call her?
I hope so. If not,
No, I think Bayley will. I think Bayley will win. I thought Bayley was going to turn heel because she did some heel stuff, but I guess she's still hugging people. So she'll hug her way to victory with the Bayley to belly. It'll be great.
Really? You're not going to get nachos during this match?
No, I'm going to watch her. What I predict will happen is Ember Moon will get a little upper hand and a lower hand, and she'll get another upper hand. She'll go for that what's that, Moon Eclipse or the Eclipse or whatever her move is called. And Bayley will catch her in midair and Bayley to belly her right there. Boom.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's a pretty good match. Hopefully Triple H is actually listening to this part, too.
Yeah, you better be. Right there, right into your creative plot. It's a free one.
That's a free one. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Can Randy Orton do it? Can Randy Orton take the title, or is Kofi going to conquer another demon from his past?
Oh, boy. You really made it hard for me to pick Randy Orton. So I'm picking Randy Orton.
Oh, man. He has a lot of success at SummerSlam, man.
He does. He wins a lot of titles there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't see, oh, boy. I don't know. Kofi's probably going to end up winning, but I'm going to stick with Randy Orton just to be like a shock factor. Mm-hmm. I don't know why he needs a WWE title at this point. And it makes more logical sense for Kofi to win, to like conquer, because they've been just telling that story of like that RKO that I guess I don't even know why Randy was mad.
Mm-hmm.
Did he take the move wrong? Was it because he didn't like what? Did he think do you know why he was mad about it?
I have not done the whole research into it, so I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to look that up, but
Well, it's like the worst RKO ever. So like he basically move, and I guess Randy could have probably broken his neck because it's just the way his body lands.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't really sell it. I think that's what they said. I don't know. And so Randy threw a temper tantrum and then apparently used his leverage to keep Kofi down, which Randy does have a lot of leverage. But go ahead.
Thinking about that story, man, Kofi was kind of like lame back then, wasn't he? Still like half Jamaican, and like I don't know. Yeah, he's still on the come up. So
he was in the ring with DX, and Triple H was like, "Wait, aren't you supposed to be Jamaican?" And he was like, That just blew your cover. Yeah, he was lame. He was supposed to be getting a push because he was supposed to be feuding with Orton, but then that happened, and I don't know. I never really cared for Kofi Kingston. I'm sorry, Kofi.
I never really cared for Kofi Kingston too until he got into the New Day. So now I'm back with him. I'm still on Kofi Mania. I think he's proved himself as champ. Samoa Joe wins, Daniel Bryan wins, Kevin Owens wins, Sami Zayn wins. So I think we'll keep it going, and he'll get over Orton at SummerSlam. But I can see if Orton wins, I can see people being upset, but I wouldn't be too mad about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as he holds the title longer than Jinder Mahal, I'll be happy. So he's kind of got to win.
There you go. That's a good goal. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Natalya fighting in Canada. It's a submission match. I don't see Becky Lynch losing this one. I don't see how she's going to tap out to the sharpshooter.
Nah, that's why they've been booking Natalya to kill people. She's got this mean streak. She's been putting people in sharpshooters, not breaking the hold. She put Ember Moon in the sharpshooter on the outside of the ring. I just don't buy Natalya as a character. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So no, you're not the only one, man. I like her from Total Divas. She seems nice, and she's a veteran in the ring. She seems like she's gonna make a good coach one day whenever she retires. But as a character, I mean,
I just don't. I don't get behind it. You have kittens. You own cats, and you know nothing wrong with cats, but I don't know, man. She's not really doing it for me. I don't see why you would stop the momentum of the man. You know.
Well, I actually
So,
think it's better than Lacey Evans, though. I think Natalia's better
oh,
than
thank
Lacey
God.
Evans. Yeah.
Let's just point out the fact that Lacey Evans nor Baron Corbin have been on our televisions for at least 3 weeks, nor are they involved in anything at SummerSlam, and hopefully they stay away until Survivor Series.
You used to be on Team Corbin, man. Used to be like the
I
one.
was just saying that he was getting a push.
Uh-huh.
I guess I did advocate for him, didn't I?
I mean, he has a couple cool moves. The Deep Six looks really cool.
Yeah, and that time he slides under the turnbuckle and slides back in. That's cool, but still, like, he's still Baron Corbin.
He got pushed way too. He got too much Baron Corbin on TV, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he wears a daggum vest suit or something to wrestle. And Lacey Evans is just too green. It's not like I dislike her, but her mic skills are like, and then, she's green,
Yeah.
Green's not good in wrestling.
It's not, man. Next up, probably the main event. I assume the main event. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. Rollins trying to conquer the Beast once again. Lesnar has something to prove too because he lost his last match with Rollins at WrestleMania. So it's a match of stakes, man. But I think it kind of leans the Beast right now. What are you thinking?
I don't see how Rollins wins. He's like not 100%. Like he's limping to the ring
Mm-hmm.
just to take another beating and another F5. I know he has like a 5-day rest, and I know he's doing a great job of like putting over the injuries. But I mean, if your injuries are that severe, there's no way that he wins, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for him to beat, especially if it's not even a no holds barred. It's just a regular match, so you can't really use a kick him in the groin and hit him with a chair kind of thing.
Wait, it's not. There's no non-rules. It's all rules. Yeah,
it's all rules. Yeah, regular 1-on-1. Yeah.
I just wonder what happens if he does lose or when he loses, because I'm picking Brock Lesnar to win.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know where they're going with Seth Rollins right now. Like, are you writing him off? Are you putting him back down in the mid-card area? Or does he actually win somehow? Which I don't know why you would have taken the title off of him anyway, because it's like, if Brock wins, well, what do they do with Brock now? Like, who's going to beat him at this point? You know what I mean? So
it's a good question. He might just get he might just not show up for 2 months because he's Brock Lesnar.
Oh, crap. I hope he shows up. And at that point, I guess, like, maybe AJ Styles takes the title off of him. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of people. Or the Fiend. No, because the Fiend's not a face. Huh. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see Seth Rollins winning. Lesnar has looked really strong. SummerSlam, when he destroyed John Cena, was like one of his better like displays of destroying someone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what happened last year at SummerSlam. I want to say is that when Roman Reigns beat him, or did he lose?
Roman Reigns lost, I thought. Oh, wait. Did Roman Reigns win? And then I guess let me look it up real quick. That's a good question.
That was close to when he had the leukemia thing, but I don't know if that's when it happened.
Roman Reigns defeated him, yeah, in a 6-minute match. Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar last year in the main event of SummerSlam.
Won the title?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all the more reason for Brock Lesnar. Well, I don't know, because Lesnar's like a Heyman guy, and I don't hear anyone saying that Rollins is a Heyman guy.
That's true, man. You think Rollins could turn heel here in a bit?
I don't know. I watched that segment. He just sounded defeated. But you said he sounded heelish.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah.
Is that because Lesnar don't need to be a face. He can just be Lesnar.
Yeah.
So what would he do to turn heel? Like, would he just beat up Paul Heyman, or how would that happen?
I heard. I didn't hear this, but like when I was watching that Roman Reigns Buddy Murphy thing we haven't talked about yet, I thought when Buddy Murphy said Rowan, I thought he said Rollins.
Oh, he might have.
So, like, Rollins was the one attacking Reigns this whole time. I don't know what. Like, that would make no sense. It's probably going to be Daniel Bryan or Buddy Murphy or maybe Rowan, but I don't know. Maybe Seth Rollins does something like that, or he goes away for a bit and comes back after SummerSlam, like comes back at Survivor Series or something as a heel.
I don't see why you don't turn him heel.
Mm-hmm.
He's good as a face, but he's better as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be a heel with no back. He just has to be Rollins, the BAMF, with no like No goons, no corporate regime. Well, Triple H loves him, so they could do it that way. He could be the one that attacked Reigns out of nowhere. I mean, Triple H beat up Shawn Michaels once with a car, tried to kill him. So you could ignite that feud. It keeps both of them away from the title picture, and you could put the title picture on someone else for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do that. It is a left field reach, but it's a good idea. I don't mind it. But yeah,
who do you think attacked Roman Reigns?
Gosh, I don't know. I don't even think they know yet. They haven't decided. But
that's a good point.
I could see it being Murphy because they're starting to push these guys that they stuck on 205 Live for a while. They're starting to get just like main roster pushes, fighting against heavyweights. Cedric Alexander, Ali. Now Murphy's all of a sudden just thrown right into the fire. Hey, you were around when I got beat up. So, I guess the safe bet is probably Daniel Bryan, just acting like, or I guess Rowan maybe. I don't know why.
That'd be so bad.
Right, because Rowan's not really a talker. So but it's good for Reigns because it keeps Reigns again away from the major titles, which I guess build him up more since he was so not over for so long, which I think he's over now. So I don't know. Who do you think did it? You think it's someone that we know, or you think it's going to be some random person that we didn't expect? Could it be Fandango? Who he came back to NXT and he's reformed the Fashion Police, but
it was Dango and Breeze. Yeah, I hope it's someone that we don't know, but I have a feeling it's to be Daniel Bryan if I had to guess. But yeah. I don't know, why would Daniel Bryan crash a car into him? Why would Daniel Bryan do the forklift thing? I don't know. It doesn't seem like his MO as a heel, but
no, it doesn't make any sense at all unless he had someone do it for him and he's just the mastermind. But why is that your plan?
Yeah, why attack Roman Reigns? It doesn't make sense. It kind of made sense if it was Samoa Joe, but now it's definitely not Samoa Joe, so
is it not Samoa Joe? I guess it's not.
It seems like they were cool together. Like Roman Reigns apologized to Samoa Joe on SmackDown. Samoa Joe was kind of cool when the car crashed into him. So I don't know. Someone said it might be Braun Strowman. Another theory I heard.
Yeah, he hasn't really been. He kind of I think Maria Kanellis told him to go eat someone, and he just started growling and walked away. So, reignite that feud. That was a good feud. I don't, that'd be fine. That was very. I mean, he is big enough to push over a forklift, or however he got the forklift on the dude, and he's also crazy enough to drive a car into a person and try to murder them. So, why not, right? He doesn't have anything else to do. Bobby Lashley's on the shelf until November.
Leo Rush? Where's he?
It could be. Well, jeez, poor Leo Rush.
Yeah, man.
Dropping hot mixtapes.
Oh, man. Let's go over this NXT TakeOver Toronto card real quick. It's 5 matches. I'm not sure about all these feuds, but I'll try anyway.
Go for
it. Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai, and Io Shirai is a heel now, I guess?
Io Shirai is basically Melina from Mortal Kombat. She wears all black. Yep, she's a heel. She's like the something of the sky. She snapped because she didn't win some match, I guess against Shayna Baszler. So she turned on Candice LeRae or whatever, Johnny Gargano's wife. Is her name. So they have a feud. It's kind of similar to Johnny Gargano's feuds with his people, that not because of the tag team, just her finding her way in the division. So I'll pick Io Shirai. Yeah, that's it.
I was gonna take Io Shirai too because I think she's more exciting as a heel, and it's kind of cool to see how badass she can make her. Because I assume they have to call up Shayna Baszler sometime. She's been down in NXT forever.
So what about Shayna Baszler? Oh, call her up.
Yeah, so they're gonna need a new monster heel down there. So why not make it Io Shirai?
Yeah, go ahead and I'd allow it because Shayna's paid her dues. She's been the women's champion. I mean, for most of a year, not the whole year, but most of it.
Yeah. So you give Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. I don't even know who that is really. I mean,
she was on Impact for a while.
I know she was on the Mae Young Classic too, but I don't.
Yeah, she's the Blasian Baddie. That's her moniker.
Blasian Baddie, okay.
I didn't even know she was Blasian. I thought she was just Asian, but they call her the Blasian Baddie. She's from the mean streets of LA. I'm just giving you her backstory. She was in the Mae Young Classic. She is, she's the one that took initiative and beat up Shayna's henchman.
Okay.
Jasmine Duke and the other one whose name I cannot remember. She attacked them before they could attack her because all the other people that Baszler's faced has had to deal with these two stooges. So she took them out. So now it's one-on-one. I still think Shayna Baszler, SummerSlam, they usually kind of maybe do call-ups around after SummerSlam. Shayna Baszler's going to win.
Yeah, I think Shayna Baszler too. It's Maria Shafir.
That's her name, Maria Shafir.
Yeah. Married to Roderick Strong.
That's right.
Roderick Strong. Speaking of Roderick Strong, Pete Dunne versus the Velveteen Dream in a triple threat match for the North American Championship. It's got to be Dream, right, man? Dream's got to have this another big takeover moment, I assume, to build him up. Or could it be Roderick Strong because Undisputed Era having a good night?
It really just depends on the way the Undisputed Era goes. So I need to see where they're going to put the tag title match at, depending on how that goes. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with the Messiah, the backbreaker here, Cotton.
Wow, man! Against your big Velveteen Dream push.
They can push him right up to the main roster, but I don't think they should. But they probably will. He could do. I think he can hold up there. I know that there's a stigma of going to the main roster and just being lost in the sauce. C3, Killian Dane, who's now back in NXT. See Breezango or Breezy and Dango. They're both back in NXT. How does Fandango go all the way back to NXT? He beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania.
Man, that was so long ago.
That was that's crazy. And you're back in NXT.
And Summer Rae's not even in wrestling anymore.
Who?
Summer Rae's not even in wrestling anymore, and Chris Jericho's in AEW.
She's not. She's back in I don't know where she lives now, but she's from somewhere in the Carolinas. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember who this match was that we just said, but yeah. Whatever I pick, that's what I pick.
You picked the Messiah, the backbreaker. I'm going to go with Velveteen Dream.
Yeah. I mean, I just wonder how much longer he's going to have to stay in NXT. I guess he's still young, though.
He's still young, man. Yeah, you're right.
And they got to keep that brand, I guess, relevant, so that they're trying to keep people down there for a little longer. But I think it's the night of the Undisputed Era, man. I really do.
Speaking of Undisputed Era, last two matches are with Undisputed Era. The Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins versus the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Man, you got the Undisputed Era?
Kyle O'Reilly will win his third NXT Tag Team Championship. Yes.
Man, that'd be wild. I love seeing him have the gold. So, man, I love the Street Profits, man. I just started getting into the Street Profits since they got a couple 12th the main roster, and they're narrating Raw every week, which is kind of some of my favorite segments of Raw every week, seeing what they're gonna do. But I'm gonna go for Undisputed Era, man. I'd like to see them have all the titles. That'd be great.
Yeah, they could run it for the rest of the summer, which isn't very long, and then through however long they want to. I don't know when the next takeover will be. So
War Games.
Will it be War Games? Is that the one around the Royal Rumble?
That's around Survivor Series, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not give them a little run? They said they would have a year of gold, and I think that was actually supposed to be 2018, and it didn't happen. So
it did not, no.
We'll go with 2019, which is almost over, So,
what? 2019 is almost over?
Yeah, throw up in your mouth a little bit.
We're going to be in 2020?
Yeah, 20 years into the 2000s. How does that make you feel?
Did we spend New Year's Eve 1999 in what's that? Arizona Mills Mall? What was that a video game place?
Well, there was a video game place in Arizona Mills Mall.
Yeah, man, it was kind of a bar, but it was a video game place. I forgot what it was called. A game.
Game something. It was before Dave and Buster's, wasn't it?
It was before Dave and Buster's, man. It was game something.
No, to be completely honest with you, I can't even let you live that down. I don't remember. I remember what you're talking about because we took a lapse over there.
Uh-huh.
But in 1999, you left me and you went to Jersey. You left me to fend for myself in the Golden State.
Oh man, so that was like might have been 2000, 2001,
It was
98, and we
probably
did.
2001. We did. I just don't remember the name of that place, and there's no way to Google it.
Oh gosh, so old. So
Please, we're gonna take a
desperately.
lap.
Just take a lap, man. You can still take a lap around Arizona Mills Mall.
You can? That's still there?
It's still there, man. Fiesta Mall's gone, but Arizona
What?
Mills Mall still.
Fiesta Mall's gone.
Fiesta Mall's dead.
What
Oh,
happened to it?
it's empty, man. All they have is they put a Target next to it. That's that just overwhelmed it.
So, wait, what? An entire mall was bought out by a Target?
It's the mall's not. No, the Target's like in the parking lot of where Fiesta Mall used to be.
Fiesta Mall doesn't exist, but
It's
there's a
just
Target
vacant.
there.
It's vacant. They use it for haunted houses in October. That's all they use.
Are you serious right now?
I am serious, man. The Best Buy across the street from Fiesta Mall is not even open anymore.
What? Best Buy is gone? Is Best Buy even still a thing? Do people even still go there? Can you still find the Best Buy?
Still one in Ahwatukee, I believe, sir.
Wow. Fiesta Mall is gone. That is a mind alter. That's almost euphoric. Go ahead to continue.
It all comes back around to euphoria. Main event. This will be a euphoric match, man. Probably one of the greatest matches in NXT history, possibly. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls match. The first fall is a street fight. The second match is just a regular. Second fall is just a regular singles match, and the third fall will be decided by NXT General Manager William Regal.
Wait. You just blew my mind right there, Scotty. The first of the 3 falls is a street fight.
Correct.
The second one is just a fall.
Yeah, it's a regular 101.
Refereed by Steven Regal.
I know he picks it. He comes out on the top of the stage and names what the fall will be.
Oh,
Everyone's saying it's gonna be a loser leaves NXT match. The third fall. Everyone will lose their damn minds.
that's really original, Steven Regal. Which would be why Johnny Gargano will lose.
Oh my god.
I can see it, man. Johnny Gargano will lose. I'm picking Adam Cole, baby.
Oh man, yeah, I think it's probably Adam Cole too, man, because Johnny Gargano has so many NXT Takeover main events, win or lose. He's brought the house down so many times. I think, man, it's probably gonna be Adam Cole's time, man. Again, he should have another moment, but man, if Johnny Gargano goes up to the main roster, does he go to the main roster? Or does he go to 205 Live?
Oh gosh, I don't know what they do with him. He was already gonna be on the main roster till Ciampa's neck fell off. So
Yeah.
Goodness, 205 Live, main roster, 205 Live.
Or
Gulak does need a formidable opponent.
That's true, man. That'd be weird, but yeah, I think it's Adam Cole, man. Closes the show on Saturday night.
He's got to, and then the Undisputed Era wins all the gold. Then they have all the gold.
That's cool with me, man.
I'll take it. I take that as a good set of picks right there. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know, man.
Wait, how close is Ciampa to being healthier? He's really far away, huh?
I think it's not till after like next WrestleMania.
Next WrestleMania. That is so
man.
far away. Jeez.
WrestleMania 36 in Tampa or 35. I don't remember what number it is, but yeah.
The one that's coming up this next year, though, right?
Yeah, it's in Tampa. Yep.
Okay.
In Florida.
I guess he's not coming out to do anything.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll stick
man.
with Cole.
Yeah, I'm on Cole too.
Yeah, especially if Regal makes it a loser leaves town match. Like,
man, that'd be crazy.
Is there anything else? That's all.
No, man, I think we're good.
Yeah, quick shout out to AEW. They're doing a All Out. We already know most of the card. They do also have another casino battle royale. This time a woman's one. There's 21 spots. There has to be because of the way the cards are made.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have all 21 spots filled, so keep an eye out for some random mystery powdered donut pancake surprise. And I'll pick it to be not Sasha Banks. Sorry.
Oh, man.
I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's like, do you think she's just going to like sit at home until her contract runs out? Like,
I don't know if she's that crazy, man. That'd be making a statement, though. Damn, that'd be crazy.
I mean, she keeps like putting up this stuff on like social media. Like, they're saying she still talks to Bailey. I'm like, why don't you just come back? Like,
I think
Might as
she's
well.
still pissed, or she doesn't want to. I don't know. Yeah, that's
So
weird,
you're
man.
still mad about titles that Vince McMahon has no direction for. I just want, like, he has no plan for those. He didn't even want to bring them out when he did, but he brought them out because I guess everyone said bring them out. And now, for whatever reason, creative has no direction for them. Even though we do have new women's tag team champions and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. For whatever reason, they don't have the Kabuki Warriors fighting for them. They don't have like Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose shooting. There's like enough women to put a tag team division together, and they just don't have a direction. So why is she so mad?
I was thinking of Ti's "Bring 'Em Out, Bring 'Em Out."
That'd be a great song for her to come out at AEW too. Could you imagine if she showed up there and just blew the roof off of everything?
I don't know how AEW would pull that. They'd have to pay WWE a lot of money, man. I don't think it would even be worth it.
Quietly let her out of her contract because she's been pouting this whole time.
That'd be crazy, man. I don't think they would do that. They don't even want Goldberg to go over there. I don't know how they would let
That's right.
Sasha Banks would be a bigger draw or bigger.
Is she Cam Newtoning her whole thing right now, though?
Is that like Des Bryant? What's Cam Newtoning?
No, Cam Newton's actually, he still has a chance to redeem himself. But remember when they lost the Super Bowl and he pouted?
Yeah, he did, man. He didn't even want to do the interviews afterwards.
Yeah, Warren Sapp said he pouted like a female dog, basically. Because they
were 15-1 going into that Super Bowl, if I believe correct.
That was the worst of all of my time in Charlotte. That was probably one of the worst years there. Oh my gosh. I've never met so many bandwagon fans in my life. And I used to sell DirecTV at Walmart. And this guy that worked at Walmart, man, he would just come out and like do this non-euphoric, it doesn't matter if you have rhythm or not, dab. Like, oh my God. And he would not shut up about the Panthers. And I'm like, dude, I don't really have anything to say. You guys have lost one game. What am I supposed to say? I really thought they were gonna win. And then I realized that they had to face the sheriff, and the sheriff had Von Miller. And that the history was made that night, but not for Cam Newton. I think Cam predicted they would blow out the Broncos, and then he ended up getting just destroyed.
Yeah, man. Von Miller took his lunch.
He took his soul. He made him not want to play. He didn't even go after that fumble. I'm not gonna let you live this down, Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Made them their daddy.
Yeah, they did make it. They did. He's their daddy.
Pedro Martinez.
But then Sasha Banks Cam Newton in this thing. She's like at home pouting because she didn't get her way. Or is there more to the story that we don't know?
There's probably so much more we won't hear it until she's out of the WWE and she does an interview on Chris Jericho's podcast.
Oh, after she signs her exclusive AEW contract where she can wrestle wherever she wants to?
Maybe. Yeah. That'd be crazy. But
you want her to come back?
To WWE? No, she's not happy, man. I'd rather but she's missing a lot of her prime. I mean, she's been gone 4 months, so it's only 4 months. So maybe she's healing a bunch of injuries or whatnot. So it's really not that big a deal yet. But if we start heading into 2020 and she's still not back, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how to feel. I'm like, do I want to support Sasha's cause? Or do I want to say you're just crying like a little child right now? Because I don't know. I don't know the full details, and somehow none of the dirt sheets
have been
able to give me any information.
That's what I'm saying. It probably is real because it wasn't like if it was an angle or if it was not. If the dirt sheets can't figure out, then I feel like it's really close to the vest, like something that's gonna really blow up in WWE's face, maybe.
I mean, okay, so a wrestler was mad that they didn't get what they wanted. Bret Hart didn't get what he wanted, and they made up.
I think it's like deeper than that, though, man. It's like something we don't even know about. Like, I don't know, maybe she's like, I don't even want to say. I don't even know what happened, but who knows?
I feel you, though. It could be something. Because there's like stuff that's come out with WWE that we didn't even know, just like people complaining of like being harassed and bullied. And I don't think she gets bullied, but you never know.
It could be like an episode of Euphoria for Sasha Banks.
Yeah, basically. A euphoric cataclysm of... Never mind. I don't know what to say anymore.
I really got to binge watch that this weekend. All right, man. Shout out to Anthony, Minnesota, living live on a boat, having a boat party out there. So we'll be back next week, maybe, hopefully.
Hopefully he'll be back for his review of SummerSlam if he even watches SummerSlam this weekend.
Get service on that boat.
Yeah, he probably doesn't get service. Wait, is he really just like, you know what? Doesn't matter. I was going to say, is he spending his entire Minnesota vacation on that boat?
Perhaps. He's probably living, fishing and living off the land like a mountain man. He actually come back with a beard for the first time in his life.
Did he come back with a beard?
He can't grow a beard.
I know. He just has a full-on scruff of patches all over. This is my beard. You just have scruff.
Yeah, sorry. Speaking in growls only. Yeah, great for the podcast. Great for the show. All right, man. Catch you next time. Catching the thread, man. Let's get us up onto YouTube, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it will. What could possibly go wrong? I'll see you in the thread. I'll give you 5 days to watch the rest of Euphoria because I'm going to go finish that last episode right now.
We'll drop your friends to people.